So, good evening, guys. Today is the 30th of April. It's a Thursday, and it's approximately 9:30 right now. So, I just I just wanted to talk to myself. So, I'm recording this video. I feel like it's been a lot of time that has passed. It's been like 4 months. It was like New Year's the other day. It's been like 120 days, and I haven't done a lot of things in this past 4 months. It's like a quarter of the year is done. So I need to change the dynamics of how I do things, and the way I'm going to do it is going to be focusing on myself and prioritizing things very religiously and in a very strict pattern, wherein I do not let the day out without doing these three things. My current state is going to be like I am physically really weak. Like when I say weak, I am at my weakest point that I ever was in my life. Ever. I'm 21 years old and I've never been this weak physically because of XYZ reasons. I mean, things happen in life and things do impact you. It's how you tackle them and how you deal with them and how you get out of it and how you come back stronger. That's what life is about. So, and on the other hand, I'm at a very mentally vulnerable state because things have happened in life and yeah, I am tackling through it in a very confident manner. But for me to, progressively move ahead in life, there has to be things that cannot be ignored, correct? And three things that I've listed that I cannot ignore on any basis every day is firstly going to be my workouts. So my workouts are such that I've been really inconsistent in the past 4 or 5 months, which is why I am at the weakest point in my life physically, and I need to fix that. And I've been I've been in a very good shape at one time in my life, and I've felt the amount of strength that I have, and I need that strength back. This is going to be like my promise to myself. I'm going to get it. But for that, you need a lot of discipline, a lot of consistency, a lot of patience, a lot of that. So, what I've decided is today is the 30th of April, and a new month starts tomorrow. So, my schedules in the month of May are going to be slightly tight because I have my semester exams as of now, and they're going to be done by at least 20th of May. So I cannot just waste 20 more days and then start working on myself. This has to be done on an immediate basis because everything is connected in life. If I'm at a weak point physically, that deviates myself mentally and I'm in a much more vulnerable state. So I need to start somewhere, right? I cannot fix my mental health instantly, but I can try fixing my physical health as of now, at least. And I think I just need to be consistent. So the three things that I've marked myself that I'm supposed to do every single day is firstly going to be my workout. Now, working out doesn't just mean pushing and pulling weight. That is part of it. I think that is a very tiny part of it. I would just give it like a 30-40% out of the entire thing. The main thing is looking after your health, and that consists of two more factors, which is food. The things you eat does matter on uh, how strong or how physically fit you are. So I need to fix my diet and I need to eat my bulking diet so that I am actually gaining weight. Like if I'm not gaining weight, I'm not growing, right? I'm eating something, I'm burning it. I'm eating something, I'm burning it. So overall, there's nothing done exceptional. So, and since I'm just 70 kgs after being 6 feet tall, that's not a flex. I'm just saying that's not normal for my height. I should at least be 80 kgs. Only then will I have certain muscle mass and certain amount of strength that would be suitable for my height. And I am going to do that at some point in my life. And that has to be really soon because that is what motivates me a lot. And I know that. And once that achievement is reached, I think my mental state is going to be at a much better level because I cannot fix my mental state just like that. There has to be some kind of compensation in my life that makes me happier, that makes me feel like I'm doing something, that I'm worth something. I'm not insecure about myself anymore. So that is what is going to motivate me really well. And so working out includes obviously working out and eating well and taking enough rest. These three things are the things that I need to focus as of now in my workout segment. So that is there for that is going to be there every time. I mean every day. Even if this promise to myself does not exist anymore, that has to be there every day. Only then can I expect a certain amount of change. And the next thing is going to be content creation. See, these are two different things. Just because I work out doesn't mean I'm creating great content. Just because I create great content doesn't mean I work out well. These are two different things. Although my niche is similar in both of them, I need to focus on how productive I can be when it comes to content creation. अभी तक मैंने जितना भी videos upload किया, I think I've uploaded around 300 plus videos collectively, and I think there is something very common in all of those that I lack, and that is my part of an issue that I need to fix, and I need to study about that. I need to know my flaws to fix them, to overcome them, and for that I need to focus on myself, and I cannot do that because I'm mentally in a very vulnerable state. And how do I get out of that vulnerable state? Do something in life, get motivated, be confident about what you do, and be happy. That's how you fix your mental state. I've done it before, I'm going to do it again, and this time it's going to be better than ever. So content creation is, I've been pretty consistent when it comes to the month of April. I've been doing shoots, I've been doing scriptings, I've been doing videos, and I think that type of content is something that I've never done before. I've never come up to I've never spoken like in real time in my videos. It's always been something like a thought that I've tried to portray, or maybe it's just like an edit or something. But that is not what I want actually. I need to communicate with my audience, I need to build a relationship with them, and I need to make them feel relatable. That people my age might have a similar kind of thinking, right? So I need to reach that kind of audience. I'm not hungry for views or for likes. I don't want to be very famous. I don't want to earn a lot of money. It's like I just need to know a few people that relate to me and think the way I think. And if I'm wrong somewhere, I need to know that. And only then will I know when people tell me. And how are people going to tell me? They're not just going to randomly show up to me and they'll be like, hey, you're doing this wrong. There has to be some kind of relatability, wherein in those relatable instances, there are some things that do not match. And that is where I know if I am right or that person is right. And that is where I improve myself or that person improves himself. So that is like for the collective good. So the second thing that I'm going to focus on in the next month. So if I do not initially, confess this, tomorrow is the 1st of May, and I have decided, or I've promised myself, that the way I'm living right now is not the way I would like to live in the future. So I'm going to bring some changes in my life जिससे मुझे help हो to be a better version of what I am right now. And I think it's completely possible, and there's nothing that can stop me, no matter how bad things get. No matter what kind of situation it is, I am going to do shit, and I am going to be the best version of myself. That is my commitment to myself. And how do I do that? I need to fix things that I have been doing wrong all this time. Like the past few months, it's fucked up. It's fucked up as in, like, I've never been this inconsistent in working out, and I can see I've physically lost muscle mass, and that demotivates me a lot, because a person who's so passionate about working out, who's so passionate about building muscle, who's so passionate about just looking after himself, once that person looks at how bad of a shape he is in, it demotivates him. It alarms the insecurity of that person, not because he isn't looking that great anymore. It's like you having the potential and you're still not using it. It's like, no, there has to be a better way that you can do things better, and there has to be a better life that you need to live. All right. So that is what I've realized. And since tomorrow is a new month, fresh start, I think there's going to be no better way to look after yourself in a very healthy way. And I've also been on a trip. I just came back today, and it was fun. It was fun, reuniting with old friends and chilling with them, and just enjoying that moment. It was actually great. I felt like I needed it, and it was great. I had fun. But then vacation's over, baby. I need to be back on track, right? I'm recording this video so that when I look at this someday, when I feel demotivated, I should slap myself in the head and be like, get up, do some shit. You've got a lot of potential. Don't waste it. And the third part is going to be academic excellence. So the first one was working out, fixing myself physically, mentally. And second one was content creation. I need to be more efficient, and I need to look after my flaws and fix them. And that is supposed to be done parallelly. Like every day, I need to focus on these three things. So I think, what else do I need in life? If my core elements are being looked after, I don't think I need anything else that I need to focus on manually. Everything else happens automatically. Once you're mentally stable and happy, every other small thing makes you feel like, okay, this is great, that is fine. When you're fucked here, every other thing is very annoying, and that is not how you really are. Actually, it's the state that you're in that is making you feel that way. So stop blaming others that this is happening because of you. It's because you perceived it in some way and you're saying it. So it's your fault. You need to look after it and stop expecting things from people. And obviously, trust is like a major thing in today's life. You cannot just go up to someone and trust them, no matter how close they are. So this is like kind of a different topic I'm getting into. So the third part is going to be academic excellence. I feel like I'm in my third years of my BTech engineering in artificial intelligence, and the amount of skill or the amount of knowledge that I possess is way lower than what I'm supposed to have. So that demotivates me again, that I'm lacking behind my colleagues and the world and people my age who are focusing on that particular part. So what I need to do is upskill myself and push myself, push my boundaries in that particular realm as well, because that is what my career depends on, and I cannot waste my prime years just working out and posing for something. This is like my passion. I know this is important, but then this cannot be my priority. My priority needs to be having a stable career, and I cannot think the way I'm thinking right now when I'm mentally vulnerable. So these three things I need to keep in mind कि मैं हर दिन ये तीन चीज करे बिना अपने दिन को खत्म नहीं करूँ. No matter how tired I am, no matter how frustrated I am, no matter how sick I am, no matter how angry I am, no matter how happy I am, कुछ भी हो जाए, मुझे ये तीन चीजें मेरी लाइफ में skippable नहीं चाहिए. Because May, June, July, that's going to be like 7 months, maybe just 2 months. Let's just give ourselves 2 months. That's going to be like half a year gone. May and June, 60 days. 60 days from now, I'll record a video again on the 30th of June, which is going to be 2 months from now. Like, if I'm alive, obviously I'll try my best. And I should be in a very good state. I think physical comeback is way faster than your mental comeback. So you need to, look after it and just give it some time and just let things flow, right? So I'm keeping myself in like a target, like 60 days from now, I need to be in the best shape. I need to be in the shape that I actually was before, maybe even better. And I am going to do certain things that make me feel happy, and I'm going to do it for myself because I need to fix my mental health. And I cannot be fucked every time mentally. So these three things are what I was supposed to, reassure or affirm to myself. And this is like a promise to me. From tomorrow onwards, in fact, today onwards, today I just came back from a trip, if I told you guys or not, and it was fun. So I was just sleeping the entire day. I was just recovering because, boys trip, nobody sleeps. That's like one fundamental rule. If you sleep, you're done. You're done that day. So I hadn't slept all night, and I have been traveling from here to there, and it's been exhausting. So me sleeping for around 5 hours was valid enough, and now I feel really fresh and I'm in a decent mental state right now. I'm not thinking about something. I'm not frustrated. I'm not happy either, but then I'm okay. But this is not how I want to be. I want to be happy. I want to be like, life is flowing. I'm fucking 21. I should not be thinking about life like a 50-year-old person. I do not have responsibilities as of now. The only thing that I should be responsible of is myself. I need to take care of myself, and I'm not doing that very effectively right now. So keeping these three things in mind from tomorrow onwards is going to be a very great initiative. And if I can do this for the next 60 days, I'm very sure that I'm going to make it in a much better way. I mean, even if nothing changes, I am going to change the way that I think, and it's going to evolve. It's going to be better, not worse. So it's great, and let's see how it goes. Right now, I'm on my terrace, and I'm really proud of it because I built it myself with the help of my friends, obviously. So I'm here. I've planned to work out today. Workouts have been effective from today because I don't have anything else to do right now. So I'm like, let's just go ahead and do some workout. So since today is a Thursday, it's going to be chest and triceps. And I'm very sure कि मैं उतना weight नहीं उठा पाऊंगा जितना मैं उठा सकता था या उठाता था पहले. तो देखते हैं. I'm going to lower my weights, but I'm going to not lag behind when it comes to resistance, right? It's going to be a very exhausting workout. I'll try to keep my weights very normal, But then let's see how it goes, and I'm going to film it as well. So 30th of April, quite a highlighting day in the year, right? So let's just go ahead and keep things in mind that I just promised myself. I've been talking for about 20 minutes right now, and I think sometimes you just need to talk to yourself and you can get things cleared out. So let's just, work out for now. Chest, I just need a great chest pump, and let's see how effective it is for me. And let's go. So I don't know if I'm very visible right now, but I've started my chest workout with very basic movements, which is going to be chest press with barbells, or maybe bench press. That sounds better. So I've loaded 40 kgs, which is not really high, and this was the exact weight that used to be my warm-up weight. And I used to, push around 60 kgs initially, but that is out of my capacity right now. But one day I'm going to reach that again, maybe in a month. That's going to be my warm-up set again. And on top of that, I'm doing it all alone, so I cannot risk it falling on my neck. So which is why 40 kg seems to be optimum right now. And the first set, 15 reps, I can feel my chest burning slightly, and the rest of the workout is going to be fun, is what I've got to know. So let's just hold on and move ahead. So let's go. So right now we're going to move ahead to proceed with our second set, and that's going to be 15 reps again. So let's see how effective I can possibly do this one as well. So let's go. With that, we're done with our second set as well. Another 15 reps, and I can feel my chest getting pumped. जितना मैं और वर्कआउट करता जा रहा हूँ उतना मुझे चेस्ट में इन्फ्लेमेशन फील हो रहा है, एंड ये बहुत अच्छा फीलिंग लग रहा है मुझे. आई थिंक दिस गिव्स मी अ लॉट ऑफ डोपामाइन. So I just feel great. I feel great in my head. I think this private gym of mine, I know it's shitty when you compare it to the traditional gyms, and there are a lot of people, fancy equipments, and a lot of good things. I'm not denying that gyms do not have great, environments, but I feel like since I have made this one, every tiny thing here was an idea initially, and it was executed with time. It took a lot of time. So everything that is present here, since I have put in efforts to make this one, it feels like it was all worth it. And I really feel nice being here, no matter how indecent or how ugly it looks at times. I'd like to just point it out that there is literally no ventilation. Ventilation is very natural. It's like if it's windy outside, you're in a good day. Otherwise, it's hot as fuck, a lot of mosquitoes. So these are the backdrops of working on a terrace gym. You have to deal with all of those, and yeah, but then it's fun. It's fun that you're in your private space, a space that you have created, a world that you have created. So I think that's quite enough, or that's plenty of rest time, and I think we should now move ahead with the last set. And yeah, so let's go. So right now, there had been some issue with my camera, and I could not record the third set. I actually did 12 reps in that, and I got exhausted, and I couldn't do 3 more reps, which would have led me to a 15 rep set. But then that's all right. I think this is my first day of the comeback series, so tiny little mistakes are acceptable. It's the will that is pushing me here, and that is plenty for day one. So let's just go ahead and do some chest press. With that, we're done with one set of chest press, and we'll do another one, and then we can move on to the next exercise. So as of now, since I'm done with the bench press and one set of chest press as well. I think that my upper chest is really tight, and I can feel my chest really well. So yeah, that is what I wanted, and I've been doing it great. So let's just take a tiny little break and move ahead with the second set. We've got a long way ahead, and it's really hot. I'm sweating like fuck, and it's really hot. So 10 more seconds. Let me just catch up on my breath and do shit. Oof. So I think we're ready, and let's go. And with that, we're done with our chest press as well. The next exercise is going to be chest flies, which is also my last exercise for my chest day. After that, we're going to do some skull crushers, and I'm going to spam them this time. So I think we're left with two more exercises for the day. So let's take a tiny little break and move ahead. So right now, we're going to do some chest flies, and this is, I think, the most effective workout out of all, and I really like this one as well. So let's not waste any more time and jump into this one. So let's go. This is one of the most exhausting exercises. It's like I'm just pushing 10 kgs, but the range of motion that I get, it's impeccable. I mean, I could not do another rep after that. That was that kind of a failure. So I like this exercise. This does a pretty much similar job to what cable flies do. I mean, they are much better. They give you a good enough range of motion and good resistance. But with dumbbells, the force is always acting downwards. That's not the case in cables. It's like the force is from the pivot. I mean, where the pivot is, that's where it's being pulled off. But when it comes to dumbbells, there's always a downward force, so you need to tackle that and also your movement. So it makes it more difficult. Yeah, it's fun. And let's do another set. That'll help us get done with the chest day specifically. So yeah, let's go. Two more. Let's go. One and two. It was like a complete failure set. I could not push myself to another set, another rep. That's how it should be. Feels great. My chest is pumped. I love it. Love the dopamine rush in my head. Just love the moment. Just love the energy. Just love the environment entirely. So yeah, that way we're done with chest. Let's take a tiny little break and let's do 2 sets of skull crushers. With that, we'll be done for today. So let's go. So what we have here is a 30 kg easy bar with which I'm going to perform my skull crushers that will effectively target my triceps. So I do not have a lot of hopes with this one because when I was in my peak form, it was only then when I used to perform 30 kg skull crushers. Ever since, I've had a great downfall. I've been doing it with 20 kgs, but this time I've had this gut feeling that I will do at least 12 reps. At least. And no matter what happens, I am going to do it because I am now convinced that I need to be in a much better shape or in a much better form. And that is only going to happen if I compare myself with the peak me. So yeah, let's go. That was difficult. That was a difficult set. But yeah, it was great that I could complete it without me breaking down or without me getting exhausted to do another rep. It was great that I had the potential to complete this set, and I'm sure I'm going to do another set of 12 reps. My triceps don't really feel very engaged, but I'm sure once I'm used to this particular weight, it's directly going to target my triceps because that has happened in the past and that is going to happen in the future. So let's take a tiny little break and we'll do this last set for today. We'll do some posing. Let's see how the pump is. And yeah, I think we should go for a walk later on. We'll need to talk to ourselves again and describe how it felt as the day one of this comeback series. So it's going to be fun. I think we've got another half an hour that we can document. So let's not waste any more time and let's get going with the last set of the day. I think I won't be able to do the next set because I've injured my thumb right now. I just hit the bench and also I was getting too exhausted. So what I'm sure of is I need to reduce 5 kgs at least as of now, at least in my initial days. And only then we can proceed with the normal 30 kgs because I knew if I would have continued, that would have been a blunder because ये मुझसे गिर जाता and मुझे वो नहीं चाहिए था. इसलिए I need to humble myself. No matter how great the first set was, the second one was miserable. But that's okay. We've done great as of day one. Let's just do some posing and wind this up for today. And let's do a slight chat. So let's go. Let's do some posing.